Thank you friends for liking and subscribing Stitching All channels and website. Today I show you how to make this beautiful top with gathered collar and ruffle sleeves. Note down your measurements, pause the video and note them down. Let's make a paper pattern. I've pasted this paper to make a longer one. Take full length plus 2 inch. I've taken 27 inch, but you can take 20 inch, 24 or longer till your ankle or till your waist, like 15 or 16 inch as you like. Armhole length 8 inch. I have written down the formulas and the calculations. You can pause the video and note that down. Mark your chest line 10 inch. Straight till the hip line. Now we mark the neck. Neck is 3 inch. And back neck is 1/4 of an inch. Give it a shape. Front neck 4 inch and give this one also a shape. Now this is your half shoulder 7 inch. This is my half shoulder, okay? So whatever is your half shoulder, note that down. And from this marking, give shape to your extended neckline. 3 inch would be shoulder. This is shoulder. And now after this 3 inch, let's take 9 inch for the sleeve. I've made it slightly slanting, but if you don't want a cut on the top of your sleeve, then don't cut from top. Okay, so 6 inch for the bicep round. Join it from the chest line. Waist 14 and hip 21. From the waist, I've taken 1 inch inside and then give it a little shape. If your hip is wide enough, you can make it 1 or 2 inches wider. Give it a shape from the side and down bottom, right? Now let's concentrate on this sleeve part. Sleeve till now you can keep longer or shorter. So cut this paper pattern. Length I already included the fold, but here let's cut on the line. In this paper pattern, I haven't added the side margin, side seams. This dress has 3 parts sleeves. So one part is 9 inches, then the other part, the middle part is 7 inches, and this will be 3 inches wider than your biceps for the gathers. Okay. So this sleeve is, the middle part is 3" wider than the mega sleeve, and the bottom frill part is 3" in width, which will be folded, and it is also 3" longer than your middle sleeve part. Now check the total sleeve length that you want, and based on that we will add the seam allowance or extra margin while cutting the fabric. So this is our cutting, and keeping this, we need to cut the fabric. Let's cut the back part first. You can cut back and front together, but my fabric, I got 2 meter fabric. So my fabric got designed some flowers which are going in one direction. That's why I need to cut back and front separately. Fold the fabric, press it, keep the pattern, using this same pattern you can make different types of dresses. If you want to make this red dress, then simply cut magyar sleeves till 3 or 4 inches. That's it. Otherwise, cut like this pattern and keep at least ½ inch on the sides for seams. We are cutting back, so the marking, we need to mark it back. Now we cut the front. Only difference is the neck, the deeper neck in the front. So I cut a deeper neck on this paper pattern. I didn't separate the back part because I may need this pattern again. You can also do that. Patterns make duplicating a dress easy. Now on the side keep ½ inch. For the bottom, don't need to keep anything because already included. Shoulder, if you have to cut, separate. Otherwise, you have the option not to cut the shoulder. Now cut this dress. This is done. Mark it front. Now cut the ruffle sleeve that will go in the middle of the sleeve. Fold the fabric. Keep your pattern. Keep 1 inch for the side seam and make 2 pieces. Now cut frills for sleeve bottom. This is the fabric. Cut the extras. Just simply keep the pattern or cut it like this, right? Now let's get back to stitching. First of all, we'll be doing the back side zipper. If you already know how to do zipper, you can skip this part. Take a 3-inch wide strap. It should be 1 inch longer. Now on the right side of the back dress, in the middle, make a line on the fold. Keep this 3-inch wide strap. I'm using pins, but you can do a basting stitch or a kacha in the middle of it. This is the zipper and we need 1 inch shorter on this mark. Till this mark we'll be making a stitch. I'll show you how we do it. See this marking, this is the middle I'm marking, but this stitching would be as a U. Once the stitching is done, make a cut in the middle. Remember to make a stitch around it first and then make a cut. Cut the extra fabric from the down, turn it, press it, set it so you can stitch your zip. This is the zip that goes inside, and around this the edges will make stitch to keep it in place. I'm using a zipper foot, that is optional. You can stitch a zipper even with a simple domestic sewing machine. Open the zip and then press, lifting the presser foot, you can complete the end of this zipper. Use a mild press around it so it is set. Now let's join the shoulders. If you have cut shoulders, then you need to stitch it back. If you haven't cut it, then skip this step. So one this side and the other side. Stitch it. Now make ruffle sleeve. I'm using zigzag and the widest stitch selection, and I'm using a dory, and on dory or a thread I'm using zigzag stitch to make ruffle on the upper side of the sleeve. See, now we have to draw this dory or a thread to make gathers. Now again, using an overlock or a zigzag stitch, I overlock the ends, make a straight stitch and take this thread out, this dory out. See, one sleeve is, the middle part is attached. Now on the bottom of this mid sleeve, here also using a white thread selection, pull the thread and make frills. This is the second method of making a frill. I will show you one more way to make gathers or a frill in the end. So here you got two methods. One is using a dory with zigzag stitch or a white thread or a basting stitch to pull thread and make gathers like this, which is quite conventional. So here the bottom of the sleeve, that is 10-inch. You can keep it wider or lower. We need to make a band. This band also, I am keeping it about 1/2 inch wide. After fold, you can make it wider like 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2 inch or lesser like 1/4 of an inch, as you like to. Make this kind of a piping for the neck and for the sleeves. Now we finish the sleeve bottom frill. This was the fabric, that 3-inch wide. So fold it, press it. Here you can either have the pleated frill this way, 1/4 of an inch, fold it till 9.5, or the way we are doing it, using a dory, zigzag stitch and a 5 stitch selection, and pull this dory to make a frill this way. Keep the length 10-inch and then join it on the bottom of the sleeve. If you want to check this machine, my machine, or the latest designs, you can check the link that I have given below in the description box. So here, simply join the frill with the bottom of the sleeve. In the same manner, prepare and finish the other sleeve also. These steps are easy. The only thing is it needs repetitive processes of making frill. Now this is the band which we need to place on the right side of the dress and keeping it on the joint of the sleeve and the frill. Stitch on both sides on the top side of this band. Finish the sleeve. Now starting from sleeve bottom frill, close the sides. This is one sleeve which we are starting from the end. The sleeve bottom opening you can keep as per your wish. I am keeping it about 4.5. The opening of the sleeve. Okay. So here on the sides, close it. Overlock your machine. Overlock the sides. I'm using the zigzag stitch and similar kind of stitch for the overlocking. Now till the bottom of this dress, close the sides. Fold the bottom and make simple stitch. Finally, we are attaching the frill collar. This is the neckline. Start from this zipper end and this is the dory, the thread. Use the machine selection on zigzag, that is C. The wider stitch length and the width, and around this neckline attach it. You can use simple machine and that thread pulling method, but I found that this dory pulling method is far more easier because the thread doesn't break here. You have that convenience. So here till the very end of the neckline, now pull the dory to make gathers. The gathers you can adjust towards the front or the sides or the bottom. Now take this fabric for the collar. I'm keeping it about 3 inch after fold. After fold that would be 1.5. Before fold 3 inch. But that grey dress which is on the picture that shows 4 inch white collar. From the ends, close this collar on the back side of the fabric. this collar would be 1.5 times more than the neckline. Suppose your neckline is 16 inch. My neckline is 16 inch. You can measure your neckline. Okay. And this collar you can keep like 8 inches more. Like 24 inch long. And this is the third method, where I'm not pulling the thread or the dory. I'm simply keeping the collar and making frills or the pleats as per my liking, how far I want it, how close, how wide or shorter I want it. According to that, I can pin it and join this collar. So I have shown you 3 methods. Whichever method you like, you can use that method, and the look would be excellent using any of the methods. If you want frill, then you can use the frill also. Now this is the band. This is the second method of making the band. Just to fold the fabric towards the back side, press it, and then we will use this band on the joint of the collar. So this collar is joined. On top of it, we keep this band folded from the ends, and on both sides of this band we'll make a stitch. I had made a beautiful designer dress long back, and I will share the link with you. That was also a similar dress, rather more designer and a little advanced, but you can check that out. I have shared an easy way to make it. So this is the collar that you will make, and it's not that you can make this collar only on this dress. You can make this collar or this kind of a design on your gowns, frocks, tops, any kind of dress that you want. Okay, so this is done. From the other end, simply fold it inside, cutting extra threads, and then this will be finished. Fold it simply. See the width of the collar, how long you want this collar to be, like the width or the length, that depends on you. You can increase or decrease as per the thickness of the fabric or your liking, right? If you have any doubt, you can write down in the below comment section and I would surely answer you. And please don't forget to subscribe to stitchingmall.com also, so you can get latest designs, deals, promo codes, discounts, etc. in your mailbox. So here, this beautiful neckline is done. I'm showing you in a slower pace because most of the people find it difficult to do this part, to finish the neckline. So make sure the neckline is neatly done, and at every stage of making a dress, don't forget your iron. Keep pressing and ironing the dress, cutting the extra threads, making marks, whether it is cut mark or stitching marks, to understand. And of course, don't forget to keep measuring the dress at every stage. So this is our finished dress. Enjoy it, make it, and do share it with my Facebook page. And take care. Goodbye.